The qualification of the members of the commission, the staff to the commission, and any consultants used are on file with the city and are hereby made a part of each and every application heard today. The guidelines and procedures adopted by the commission are also made a part of each and every application. Each application heard today is considered on its own merits and is not to be considered as establishing a precedent for any other application. Brooke, would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Cocoon, Councilmember Cole,
Present.
Ms. McSeany,
Present.
Ms. Frazier. You're muted.
Present.
Thank you. Mr. Davis. Mr. Schweitzer.
Present.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Item number 2 is approval of the minutes from the December meeting. Is there any discussion, changes, corrections?
This is Mr. Schweitzer. I'll make a motion. We accept the minutes as typed.
Do we have a second?
This is Marlene Frazier. I second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Would you call the roll, please, Brooke?
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. McSeany,
Abstain?
motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 3, HDC 2023-0063 for 206th Street. Submitted by Vincenzo Santoro. Would staff like to make a presentation?
Good evening, Chair and fellow board members. This is Deputy Director Monte Burrow. I'll be reading in place of Planner 2 Joshua Mitchell. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to replace the front porch of the property with a porch of similar design. The applicant is proposing to install a 24 square foot unenclosed front porch, approximately 19 inches off the ground level. The proposed porch will be comprised of foggy, wharf, composite boards, and wood material with a vinyl railing in white color. Staff recommends that HDC approve certificate number HDC 2023-0063. Thank you, Chair, and the applicants on the line for any question. And I believe with this first item, there was a concern from the one of the board members, and the applicants on the line for any questions. Thank you.
Welcome. I'm guessing Mrs. Santoro? Alice?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So you're replacing your front porch?
Yes, we're replacing the front porch. It'll be the same design, except for it will have handrails. The current porch has no handrails, and it's composite instead of the wood, so that it'll be more durable. The porch that we have right now is crumbling. It is actually falling apart, and so we're just looking to replace it with more modern but same in appearance.
Okay. Have you considered using wood for the railings?
I mean, we looked at wood, but we were trying to get away from it as it would require more maintenance. And so we were looking to go to vinyl, just to have something that's more durable.
Okay.
I would like to ask a question. This is Ms. Frazier. Would you consider painting the supports that are shown as raw wood?
Yes. Yeah, we could paint them.
That would be good. And also, if it isn't too much of a change, traditionally front porch boards go front to back and not side to side. That would be nice, but
Front to back.
Front to back, would you,
Yeah, like this is the way ours looks now.
yeah.
oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's the same. We tried to keep it exactly the same way that when I purchased the house, same look.
But with railings.
Yeah, but with railings, that's the only add-on to it.
And I completely agree with you on the composite. Oh, wood just isn't the same anymore.
Yeah. And it's deteriorating.
Yeah,
and it's almost a hazard, so.
And we did submit the pictures of like the porch up close with the application. I don't know if those were included, but they were submitted to show where it's really rotted. At this point, we've had to do, minor maintenance things to keep it so it's safe for the male
Mailman
person.
to get up there.
This is Councilmember Cole. I motion that we approve HDC 2023-0063 as presented.
We have a motion. Do I hear a second?
This is Ms. Frazier. I second that motion.
Thank you. Brooke, would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes,
Ms. McStaney,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer.
Yes,
Motion carries.
Thank you. And thank you for coming to our meeting. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Item number 4, HDC 2023-0050 for 425 Prince George Street. Submitted by Michael Sciscenti. Would staff like to give their report, please?
Yes. Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Emily Klein-Gibson with ECD presenting the staff report. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval for the removal of a chimney from a property located at 425 Prince George Street. The applicant states that the topmost section of the chimney is currently being supported by just the roof, while the interior sections have been removed on both the first and second floor. The applicant intends to remove the chimney to avoid future safety issues. Along with an architect letter provided by the applicant recommending removal, a city building inspector has also assessed the chimney and expressed safety concerns. Staff recommends HDC approve certificate number 2023-0070. This concludes my report, and the applicant is available for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Sciscenti. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hi.
So you want to remove your chimney?
Yeah, so it was to a fireplace on that below, and then during construction, we came on site and it was told it would have been removed, the fireplace, because it was unrepairable. The plan was to repair it and turn it into a gas fireplace during the renovations, and so my understanding is that this is not a safe way to. It's supposed to be supported by the ground, is how it's been explained to me. So.
Okay.
this is Mr. Schweitzer. Seeing how the city has already recommended that it's a hazard and should be removed, I recommend we approve the application.
This is Councilmember Cole. I'll second that motion.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Brooke, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes,
Councilmember Cole,
Yes.
Ms. McStaney,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier.
yes,
Motion carries.
Thank you. And thank you for coming, Mr. Sciscenti. We appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks to the staff.
Sure. Have a good night. Agenda item 5, HDC 2023-0072 for 355 Main Street. Submitted by Claris Chi. Is she on the line? Am I mispronouncing her name? Okay. Staff, would you like to provide your report?
Yes, good evening again, Madam Chair and fellow board members. This is Deputy Director Monte Burrow reading in place of Planner 2 Joshua Mitchell. The applicant is seeking HDC approval to install a sign on the storefront located at 355 Main Street. The sign installation, the applicant is proposing to install a 90 inches by 24 inches wall sign. The sign is comprised of vinyl material in black color. The sign has a text of Chichi Fashions, Beauty, Empire, Taylor, Braiding, Glam Makeup, Wig Sale and Install in orange color. Lastly, the sign has the business logo in gold color. Staff recommends that HDC approve certificate number 2023-0072 to include the following condition. The applicant shall obtain a City of Laurel sign permit. Thank you, Madam Chair. And that concludes my presentation.
Thank you. Comments, questions?
Which of the storefronts is this sign going in?
I believe it's the one straight in front of the white car. I believe so.
Okay,
Yes.
the one with two windows.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be in one of those windows?
Now I believe it's going to be above in that little space in between the roof line and the windows. That little
Oh,
gray.
okay.
Mhm.
We don't have a picture. This is Mr. Schweitzer. We don't have a picture of the sign, do we?
It should be in the packet. Let's
I thought
see.
there was one.
I don't see this in my packet.
Oh, this was in the added,
Oh, I see.
So it's just the centerpiece?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay,
And it'll be on that the black background.
Yes, the black background with the logo on the left and all the in the sign in the middle, Chichi's Fashion. Yes.
Will the whole window be blacked out like that?
No, the window won't be black. It's the in between. If Brooke could show that picture again, in between that roof line and the two windows.
so
And-
above the door, similar
Yes,
to where
mhm,
the sign is now,
Yes.
That makes sense.
but
Mhm.
longer probably, 90 inches. That's 7.5 feet long.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Councilmember Cole. I'll motion that we approve HDC 2023-0072 for 355 Main Street as presented.
And do we have a second?
This is Mr. Schweitzer. I'll second.
Thank you, Brooke. We have a motion to approve and a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Council Cole,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer,
Yes.
Ms. McSini,
Yes,
Ms. Frazier,
yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Item number 6, a tax credit request for 336 Montgomery Street submitted by Randy and Jeannie Anastasi. Oh. Wait, oh, we have to go back to the other agenda. This was just for painting the house, not for 3 green awnings. Right?
That's correct.
Okay, so the agenda is not correct. It's for painting the house and the fence.
Yes, it was updated, but you may have been sent the wrong one.
Oh, I thought I printed the most recent one, sorry.
This is Councilmember Cole. I'll motion that we approve the tax credit request for 336 Montgomery Street in the amount of $795.
This is Marlene Frazier. I second that motion.
Thank you. Brooke, we have a motion and a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Councilmember Cole,
Yes,
Ms. Frazier,
Yes,
Ms. McSinney,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer.
Yes,
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 7, another tax credit request for 333 Montgomery Street submitted by Catherine Peterson for replacement of her roof. The cost was $11,000 and she's requesting a tax credit of $1,100.
this is Ms. Frazier. I move that we approve the tax credit request for 333 Montgomery Street. I don't have the number.
this is Councilmember Cole. I'll second that motion.
Thank you. Brooke, would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Frazier,
Yes,
Councilmember Cole,
Yes,
Ms. McSinney,
Yes.
Mr. Schweitzer.
yes,
Motion carries.
Thank you. There was only one staff approval for painting a front door. Is there anything else?
this is Councilmember Cole. I motion we adjourn.
Okay, before we do that, I would like to put on the record a big thank you for Karen Lubinecki for her service. Since her term has ended, I just wanted to thank her. And then we can adjourn. Thank you very much.
Good night.
February.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.